My name's Matthew Paynter. I'm Vendor Alliances Director for Northern Europe at Exclusive Networks. We're one of the largest cybersecurity distributors globally, obviously majoring in cybersecurity technologies and go-to-markets across the globe. We work very closely with the One Identity teams. We've got a great collaboration. We work tightly on working with reseller partners and taking the One Identity message out to those partners. In terms of the partnership with One Identity, we've been a partner now for around 2.5 years. And this came around because we had a gap in our portfolio, being honest. Identity is a big focus area. We had that gap in our portfolio. And we started the conversations, probably 3 years ago, and eventually signed up to take One Identity to market through Exclusive Networks in the UK. So 2.5 years and growing really nicely. In terms of partnering with One Identity, it's been fantastic. I think there's been a really open and honest conversation from the start, realistic expectations, as well as addressing a key kind of business challenge that we know is strong in or is real out there in the market. We have a great working relationship day to day, so really strong technology coupled with a fantastic working day-to-day relationship is a great success. In terms of the One Identity Partner Program and key aspects that make it a success for us and easy to do business with would be, I think, some of the online training. It's really important for us at Exclusive Networks, for our own people and specialists, to be trained with a good online training setup, but also our partners, and a succinct channel partner marketing scenario is really strong. I think as well, marketing is a key aspect to that. We have a really strong kind of marketing presence in the UK market. So having that collaboration and having the ability to come up with new ideas, freshen things up and take One Identity to market in the UK together with some different go-to-markets has been a really, really successful recipe. In terms of measurable business outcomes of working with One Identity, I think there's a couple here to mention. I think a really important one is vendor consolidation. We see a lot of it in the market. There's a real wide choice of cybersecurity vendors popping up every day, making it confusing for end users. So the fact there's multiple technologies in the One Identity platform, that vendor consolidation message is a good one, and we see it a lot across the cybersecurity market. I think also the efficiency of your deployments. We know that identity solutions can be complex. No two environments are the same. So having a slick kind of rollout process, efficiency of deployment is a really good place to be when it comes to identity solutions. And some of the competition, I think, can get lost in those long-term deployments and complex deployments.